The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from Charlotte. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Automatic first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. On 1st down is Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, Young. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
He spent a lot of time, Mike, over these last couple days speaking to the media, and the thing that jumped out to me was just how confident he was in his team's preparation ahead of today's game. Now, only time will tell or not whether it makes a difference, but if his confidence is any indication of how they're going to perform, this could be a tough team to beat.
Carr going to look to throw right away. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down, and it's an incompletion.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given, but it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
Carr. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, New Orleans.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On the ground for the 1st time, this is Alvin Kamara. And let's give him about 4 on that one to Devian Clowney there in run support. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks to lose a couple of yards on that one. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Olave is the motion man. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Carr now to throw on first down. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Carr. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Third and 5. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Derek Carr. Touchdown, New Orleans. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back, 1st and 10. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Slot receiver headed right. From the gun, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Carr working out of the gun. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Second down, Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back is Carr. This one is caught by Moreau. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Carr now. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play, backed by the quarterback. Let's see. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Kamara. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Carr now on 2nd down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Grupe back out to kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line, and that's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He'll get about 2. Demario Davis there on the play. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
One quarter in the books. The Saints out on top. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36. Slot man in motion left. Young to throw on first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
The motion man is Sanders. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They send him right out of the slot. Young to throw on first down. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Young. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's now 10-3. So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back out to kick it away. Williams now to return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back set to go once more. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar. And they have been so far. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Carr. That's to the sideline where he finds Olave. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. To throw, it's Carr. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they will finally run him down.
It almost feels in today's game, if you aren't a dynamic runner with the ball in your hand, you can't play. And I'll tell you what, Mike, that was never my thing. I'm not sure if I would have been as good in today's game.
First and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Now, second down throw from Carr. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints add on to their lead. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with first down. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Thrown left side, the catch is made. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help. Because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Moore going in motion. On 1st down is Young. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Sending a receiver right. A 2nd down throw for Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a 1st down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screenplays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screenplay.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Young. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. From the gun, it's Young. This one to the tight end, Tremble. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st, so it'll bring up 4th down.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back out to kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he'll bring this to about the 25. The tackle there by Shai Tuttle. Here's 3rd and 7. The tight end Moreau is in motion. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
And now the punting unit will come up. Back deep, it's Raheem Blackshear. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. To throw is Young. They'll try to set up the screen here. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Young. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Nothing real fancy on that one, just a defensive lineman winning his one-on-one matchup. He beats the offensive lineman, gets to the quarterback, and brings him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. From the shotgun. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. Fielded at the 9. team's offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. That'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Group B now, on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. And they're going to work with a little momentum after that free kick. It's 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Throwing is Young. He gets it to Jonathan Mingo. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Young. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Might be wise for this quarterback to try somebody else in coverage here, Mike. This guy's known for being a savvy playmaker once the ball's in the air, and He showed why by swatting that ball away, and he's going to pick up a PBU on the stat sheet.
On second down, Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Well, now the big fella inside's getting involved in the pass rush, Mike, and so many of these interior defensive linemen are known for their run defense. Well, not this guy. He wins on the inside quick, and he's able to bring the quarterback down for the sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we hit halftime with the visiting Saints in front as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. It's where the coach is. Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Now a give running left with Kamara. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A run here with Kamara. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. It's a give now to Kamara. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
2nd down, Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
Carr now to throw on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now Kamara. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down. Carr working out of the gun. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The best blitz designs are when you have more rushers than the offense has blockers, and that's exactly what happened here. They're able to create a free blitzer off the outside, and with that free lane to the quarterback, he's able to take advantage of it.
We're about ready now for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Young hands it to Hubbard. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Tremble comes in motion. Out of the shotgun. Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Here's 2nd and 9. Tremble comes in motion. They'll go play action with Young. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
They motion the slot man left. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That one on target to Moore. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Hubbard. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Third and a yard. Here's Young. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
On first down, it is Hubbard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Tremble comes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack.
The relationship between pass coverage and the rush unit, that's what every defensive coordinator is striving for, and this is a great example why, Mike. They clog up all the throwing lanes, nowhere to go with the ball, and it allows that defensive front to get home.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This is going to be from 53 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers will cut into that lead. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back out to kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, Carr. Wide open is the tight end. He's got this one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And Mike, week in and week out, I still don't understand how tight ends continue to be disrespected and left wide open in the passing game. I mean, he's the biggest target on the field. How do you lose track of him? Somebody needs to identify their responsibility, stay in their zone and coverage, and make sure they take that big target away, because if not, I guarantee this quarterback's going to continue to look at him early and often.
And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now, this looks like a design run. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. Here's a third and 10. Carr. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, Mike, this is a real throwback football play right here. There's not many teams around the league that utilize a fullback, but when you have one, use them. And that's exactly what they tried to do here, but he was not able to pick up this first down. Great job by this defense getting a huge stop.
The Panthers offense ready for this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
On first down is Young. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 1st and 10, here's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's to the left side, hauled in by Leggett. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run here. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll send him over to the left. Young to throw on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
From the gun, it's Young. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Third and 6. Motion man, set right. Throwing is Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end Moreau is in motion. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Carr now on 2nd down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
This a must-stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Now Carr. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Blackshear to return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Moore going in motion. Young to throw on first down. To set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They send a receiver in motion left. On second down, Young. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. What can they do here on third down and 7? Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Slot man in motion left. Out of the shotgun, Young. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream, a pick 6 for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. From the shotgun, it's caught. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Blackshear. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Young. He'll run again. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now Young. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Panthers are able to cut the deficit to 10. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready to take over once again. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Back is Carr. The left side into the hands of Olave. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Carr working out of the gun. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
To throw is Carr. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
On 1st down, Carr. This one on target to Olave.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. A give running right with Kamara. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Now the first carry of the game for Jamal Williams. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints' 1st down. Won't be by much. He needed 3. He got 3. But the mark says 1st down. They'll go again here with Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. A give up the middle with Kamara. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. A run here with Kamara. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll drop to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
The Panthers offense ready to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Young. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going for it all. He's got it! And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.